Hello, everybody. This is a pre-recorded Health Fairy show. I was going to say the Health Fairy live. No, not today. I want to see if my anxiety and stress will come down if we do this pre-recorded. So thanks for tuning in. My name is Rebecca Carshare. I'm the owner and founder of Pure Nutrition and the Pure Nutrition School of Healing Arts. The founder of Source Energy Technique. My art business on the side is Anastasia's Designs. Yeah. And I'm writing a book. So my hands are full. But anyway, so today I want to share with you a little rant that what I've seen over the years that I find very disturbing as a practice. When I hear people getting their body parts cut out, it's diseased and it must come out. That's not the whole story. Obviously, if you're cutting something out, you're trying to cut out a part of the story, a piece of the puzzle. So anyway, I just want to give you food for thought. I've had over the years, I've learned that you don't have to have your gallbladder cut out. You don't have to have any body part cut out. You don't need open heart surgery. You don't need most things, okay? But that doesn't mean you do nothing. That means there are alternatives that your medical professional is not going to share with you. That's not their training. That's not. I think that, collectively we have to stop relying on these people as the source of our well-being. There couldn't be anything further from the truth. The source of your well-being is in the mirror. Okay, that being said, it's up to you to be your own doctor. Okay, when people hire me, they're hiring me to give them an insight and a wisdom that is somehow abstract to themselves, like it's somehow separate from themselves. And I help to kind of put the pieces back together from bringing the conscious mind to light into the conscious mind. That's just one example. But I'm just an advocate I'm like a friend to the body or to the soul when the soul is lost. And when we're sick and not feeling well, we're lost. Okay? But the power is always within us. So I know I'm ranting, but so people that have gallbladder disease, I have, and I'm not here to brag, but I do need to get this out so people can make wise decisions. I have helped people restore their gallbladder. I have helped people restore their bodies of cancer, all kinds of cancer. It's not really that big of a deal. Let's stop making it a big deal. Here's another case study that just as an aside that just came to mind. I had a gentleman who's not even like 20 years old who he had come in, and his mom told me that he had been to Yale and that Yale had determined that he had a kidney disease, one that was like a permanent, he was going to have this disease for the rest of his life. And so I go and evaluate his kidneys my way using energy medicine, muscle testing. And I'm like, your kidneys aren't that bad. I don't really understand why they would say that. I mean, yes, you do need to take some supplements to help restore balance to the kidneys, but you're not that different from anybody else. So so that's what I told him. And I said, you can recover from this. And so anyway, that message was brought back to the Yale doctor. And so, and behold, he does not have a kidney disease. Like, hello. So anyway, don't think that I have like this massive ego, because that's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is it's time to wake up. There are tools, there are options, there's thousands of people like myself that are underutilized because the collective isn't aware of the value that someone like myself offers. And I'm someone to say, hey, we're here. This is available to you. This is not, this path that you've been given is one of thousands of paths. So, here's another option. Why not? Why not? Because when you hear what the doctors are offering, it's so grim. and you're going to be on this medication for the rest of your life. Screw you. No, you don't. Might need to take a couple of supplements for 6 months. You might need to make some lifestyle changes, but it's not a life sentence. So I want to make that clear. The other thing, another perspective I just want to share, is that the body's own intelligence, the body's own power is what heals the body. So even though I call myself a healer, I'm not healing really. It's the body is healing itself. So that's just words. But when you access the body's wisdom, it will heal itself. So we all use this example of, if you skin your knee, your body's going to create a scab and your body's going to heal itself. Well, why do we have these other symptoms that don't go away? If we're, obviously we have to we have to either give your body what it needs or get our ego out of the way so that the God within can take over. So we actually suppress or inhibit our power with our will or with our unconscious mind, however you want to view that. And so, again, that's my job to help bring this to light. I want to give you another example. Oh, let's just take a little pause. This picture right here, it's pretty big. That was a plain picture, some kind of like canvas, like burlap material. I got it like Home Goods. And then I put some burlap patches, glued them on. And then, what was it? I'm trying to remember. I took a vegetable, chopped the vegetable. I think it was like bok choy. And I had the bok choy base, and I dipped it in paint, and I made a stencil. So yeah. How creative am I? All right. So anyway, I just want to pause because that's the kind of stuff I do when I'm not healing people. What else? So I told you that amazing story, Yale. Everyone makes mistakes, but the issue about cutting body parts out, again, is that it doesn't heal the person on a whole level. So you can have your surgery, you can have things cut out, but the reason why it occurred in the first place, the reason why the body broke down, has not been resolved, and it will not go away until it's healed or transformed. That energy is still present, and it will manifest somewhere else. So you did not have a healing, and therefore, until there is a consciousness shift, it will present itself somewhere else. So you can cut all you want, have at it. But honestly, someone like myself, or do meditation, or there's a million tools out there available, I'd be happy to advise you to get to the root and heal the root issue. I've mentioned quite a few times source energy technique. That's my technique. I will be in Mystics by the Sea in Milford on June 2nd to do a weekend workshop. Well, it's just that Saturday, but you get it. And we'll be going over all of Module 1 that some of you have already taken Module 1, but I will be going over it again in detail, and then I'll be adding some other things, and I'll put a protocol together shortly, but just save the date. And so it'll be a good experience because it'll be hands-on, because this is an online course that I'll be doing in person, which will be fun. My office hours are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. What I wanted to, I mentioned earlier, I'm writing a book. If you need to make an appointment with me, it might be a little bit of lag time because I'm focusing on a book. I've been wanting to write a book for about 10 years now, so I have to make some shifts in my schedule in order to accommodate that. And I'm trying to think of some other fun story. Oh, I hope you watch my other show, Exploring Energy in Everyday Life. That's a lot of fun with Mary Von Olin and myself. We just did a program on forgiveness, which I'm going to post fairly soon. And you can find that on my channel. Just search Rebecca Carr Share and subscribe. And forgiveness, I will just, reiterate what's in the show. A little tidbit is that forgiveness is really the underlying, what needs to take place in every disease that one can imagine. Okay? It's the be-all, end-all. And what I didn't mention in the show, and I totally forgot after the fact, which I'll share with you, is that once you forgive all your enemies. Okay? Then you look in the mirror and forgive that enemy. And that's the final and ultimate enemy that you surrender. And then all is well. So forgiveness is free. It's a power beyond words. It's not a prescription. You don't need to go see somebody to do this, although I can provide information to help you, give you some tools. But it is the ultimate healing and the ultimate transformation that we're all here to experience. But don't worry, we all pass the test. If you don't if you don't figure out forgiveness in this lifetime, there will be plenty more opportunities. All right. So please join my, if you're not already a part of my mailing list, go to my website, become a part of my mailing list at purenutrition.com. My office number, 203-334-3660. And I'm here to help. So happy healing. Have a great week. And until next time, bye.